Hello everyone. Now that we have understood the basics of fever, let us know more about it by answering the most frequently asked questions in our OPD as pediatricians. First question, baby's forehead is warm to touch. Is it fever? Touching is an unreliable and crude method to measure temperature. The right way would be to use a digital thermometer kept under the armpit in kids less than 5 years of age or under the tongue in kids more than 5 years of age. An armpit temperature of more than 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit or 37.5 degrees Celsius is considered to be fever. However, do not panic. The child is playing, interacting, drinking normally, does not have any pain, aches or discomfort. Second question, medication. Paracetamol is the safest medicine for fever when given at the right dose and at the right time interval. The purpose of paracetamol is to reduce the discomfort of the child. The dosage is as per your pediatrician's advice and the dose can be repeated after 4 to 6 hours if required as per your doctor's advice. Avoid overdosing on paracetamol. Question number 3. Fever does not come down with paracetamol. Can I use stronger medicine? The purpose of paracetamol, as we discussed earlier, is to reduce the discomfort. For example, we have a kid whose temperature is around 104 degrees Fahrenheit. We have given medicine and the medicine gets down the temperature to 101 degree. Yet the temperature is not normal, but the medicine has worked, it has done its job. So there is no point in giving another dose of medicine just to reduce the temperature before the right interval has arrived. Avoid giving stronger medicines or combination medicines of paracetamol with stronger painkillers like ibuprofen or meftal without consulting your doctor, as it can cause more harm than any good. Fourth question, child does not eat well. Yes, during fever, children have very less appetite and fever also causes higher fluid loss. So what we as parents should do is offer plenty of fluids to the kid to prevent dehydration. If there is an infant, make sure that you encourage a lot of breastfeeding. Offer soft, easy to digest food. Do not force feed the baby and ensure that the child gets adequate rest, which helps in faster recovery. Excessive clothing during fever. So avoid putting excessive layers of cloth on the child during episodes of fever, as it will just increase the temperature. Instead, use breathable fabric, use fan or air conditioner to keep the child comfortable. Sponging may be done by using water at room temperature, but ensure that you have given the medicines before that. Sponging can be done by continuously wiping the body for 15 to 20 minutes. Avoid any ice cold bath or ice packs for sponging, as it may worsen fever. Question number 6. School during fever. If the child is all well, has mild grade fever and no symptoms, there is no reason for the child to skip school. However, the child feels weak, looks uncomfortable and tired, or if you suspect an infectious cause, it is always better to stay back at home and rest up well. Question number 7. Should I give antibiotics for fever? This is the most frequently asked question in our OPD. Now, as pediatricians, what we see on a day-to-day practice is that the most commonest reason for fever in children are due to virus. Antibiotics are medicines that are effective against bacteria, so it won't be helpful in viral fever. Let the pediatrician take the decision for the need for antibiotics. Question number 8. Blood test for fever. So, for the regular common viral fever, blood tests are not advised. Let the pediatrician see the child and have a diagnosis and then decide whether any tests are required or not. So, I hope answering these queries have helped you in understanding fever in a better way. Thank you.